Today we had brand new news releasing, and it is on Chaos Origins for, well, the TCG. And this is the next core set after Blazing Dominion, so let's take a look at it and let's talk about it. First up, it is going to be releasing on July 1st before its wide launch on July 3rd for OTS tournament stores. And this has 100 cards in the set with reimagined monsters like Black Luster Soldier, Magician, and a Black Chaos infuses nostalgia with modern competitive power, along with 5 striking extended art cards. So if you guys don't know, in the OCG's version they only have 4, while the TCG is getting an additional 1, which we will be seeing later. So beyond Yugi's iconic monsters, Chaos Origins expands gameplay with enhanced Sacred Beasts, the all-new Blizz Click Thunder archetype, new versions of Yugi's most famous monsters, and a strategic chess-inspired synchro theme. Fully tournament legal at launch, this set invites duelists to harness the balance of light and darkness like never before. Now, we already know about the brand new Magician of Black Chaos and its retrain, and it is going to be very interesting as they give us a breakdown. Both monsters are unaffected by your opponent's activated and non-targeted effects. The new Magician of Black Chaos blocks your opponents from destroying or banishing your new spell or traps. The new Black Luster Soldier cannot be destroyed by battle. The new Magician of Black Chaos grabs a spell from your graveyard when summoned, and it can also banish a card your opponent has each turn. The new Black Luster Soldier banishes one opponent's card when summoned, which is honestly really good still. The new Black Luster Soldier gains 1500 attack when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle and can attack again. One dual purpose ritual spell that lets you access either monster. The ritual spell can return to your hand from the graveyard along with any monster that mentions it. All of Yugi's monsters in this set mention it, and both monsters are available in extended and regular versions. So, this is all we already know about this set, where the brand new Magician, a Black Chaos, and the Black Luster Soldier have both the extended art overframes. I almost called it overrush rare. Honestly, it's the exact same thing. And we can see we have the new Summon Skull, Celtic Guardian, and Kuribo, and it is really nice to see. Then we also have the new Sacred Beast support that we just covered this month, so it's great to see that these are here being already spotlighted, which is very nice. The brand new creators talked about, and we just keep going on and on. And we also have the Blitz Click, which is the exact same name as the translated name that Org had for them, which is really nice. Now, they don't really talk about that, but let's get into the newer stuff. Now, we already covered Blitz Click not too long ago, but let's talk about It's Time to Impescent. In a booster set dedicated to the King of Games, we just had to have a theme dedicated to one of the world's oldest games, chess. Now, that big floating chessboard in the sky is the centerpiece of a new world premiere theme that will make your head spin. Like chess itself, this will be a lot to wrap your head around at first, so we're going to avoid using full card names and just use some simple piece names instead. I actually like that. I really like the field spell that there is here. I think it is the field spell, which would make a lot of sense. And honestly, I really like it. And then we have 4 total monsters here. We have a king, a rook, a knight, and also a pawn, which is all synchros, which is the 4 current monsters right now. Now, the chess theme is one of those rare themes that has no main deck monsters. Instead, it has spells, traps, and synchro monsters. It also works heavily with placing its monster cards into the spell and trap card zone, like Centurion or even Snake Eye. And there are currently 4 chess monsters: a king that's a level 10, a rook that's level 8, knight that's level 7, all with plenty of attack points, and a pawn that's a level 2 and also a tuner. All are synchro monsters, and hear how it works. That is a lot to go over. The chessboard field spell lets you summon a level 2 chess piece, a pawn, directly from your extra deck each turn, and place a chessman from the extra deck in your spell and trap card zone. Except for the pawn, chessmen have effects that activate when placed in the spell and trap card zone. The knight adds a chess spell card from your deck to your hand. The king adds a chess trap card from your deck to your hand or graveyard to your hand. Okay, that's really good. And the rook sort of castles to place a king from the extra deck in your spell and trap card zone. That makes a lot of sense. While they're sitting in your spell and trap card zone, these pieces also have extra abilities. The knight does 500 damage to your opponent each time they activate a card or effect. The king limits your opponent to just 5 monster effects per turn, and the rook protects all your chess cards from being destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Okay, rook is really good. The knight is also really dangerous, and the king is very, very good. While they're monsters, each chessman can banish another card from the field, generally an opponent's monster, and if the pawn uses this ability, it gets promoted by crossing over to your opponent's field, returning to your extra deck, and special summoning any chess piece from your extra deck. That's one way to special summon your non-pawn chessman. If a chessman monster card you control is destroyed, even if it's in a spell and trap card zone, the chess field or the chessboard field spell lets you return any chessman in your spell and trap card zone to the extra deck, and then immediately special summon it. That's a second way to summon your non-pawn chessmen. Chess pieces have no special summoning restrictions, so you could synchro summon them like any other synchro monster. With a 2, 7, 8, and 10 is very interesting to think about. You could definitely use these cards in something like Elf Note as a variant because you can access those higher levels extremely easy. It's interesting to think that this is a theme now, and it's definitely going to be a very high skill ceiling deck. So after that, don't worry, the club meets after school if you need a refresher course. And there's one last thing right here. Just like how chess has special opening moves, so does a chessman. This special trap card lets you place a chessboard field spell from your hand, deck, or graveyard to the field if you started, and special summon a level 2 or level 7 chessman, pawn, or knight from the extra deck or to the extra monster zone, and place one chessman from your extra deck in your spell and trap card zone. And if the opponent goes first, you can activate this trap from your hand during their standby phase. Checkmate. So let's get this together. It allows you to place your field spell from the hand, deck, or graveyard to the field, and it allows you to summon out a level 2 or level 7 chessman, your pawn or knight, from the extra deck to the extra monster zone. Then it places another one from your extra deck to your spell and trap card zone. And if your opponent goes first, you could just straight up activate it during your turn during the standby phase to sell this play, which is honestly really cool. This is a theme I might dabble in when we get the full reveals, because it's definitely interesting to see that we're getting a chess archetype. But wait, there's more. We have a brand new world premiere card, which is a level 8 tuner monster. It's not a chessman, but works perfectly with a strategy. You can special summon this monster from your hand if there's a synchro monster in your field or graveyard. When summoned, you can place up to 3 different synchro monsters from your extra deck and or graveyard into your spell and trap card zone. You also get a bonus token monster with a level equal to the number of synchro monsters you placed. While it works with any synchro monster, this tuner goes especially well with chessmen. As an extra special bonus, this monster is available in Chaos Origins as an extended art card. So this is our additional card that we're getting, which kind of really looks like a Gundam. I think it's the same artist that did Zeus and Typhon, so that's really nice to see. And I do hope that they continue that lore with the 12 deadly weapons that could kill a god. And honestly, I hope that this is one of them because this is really cool. Now, Chaos Origins contains the 10 secrets, 14 ultras, 26 supers, 5 or 50 commons, 5 cards available as extended art ultra rares and secret rares, and 20 additional cards as Starlight Rare. So 20 cards from the pool of the ultras, secrets, and probably supers at this rate are going to be Starlight, while the 5 extended overframes are going to get the Starlight treatment, which is honestly really cool. Now, boxes, I do hope that they change the pull rates on a few things because, well, I was hoping that we would have a better breakdown on, well, more rarities that we could pull instead of just having the basic 4 plus the additional 3. But outside of that, it's really nice. Now, we don't know how rare these are going to be per case, and I definitely want to get a case of this set because this is one of the sets that really speaks. You should probably pick this up for the national season, which is literally going to be legal for the event. Now, this set alone is legal for both the North American WCQ in Minneapolis, and also it is legal for Brussels, Belgium, for their WCQ. Australia might be, but we don't know. But it is not legal for either Central America or South America, so the formats between those are going to be different. So I definitely think we might get a list after South America, but that is one thing to consider later, as they can also post a list after YCS Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, Columbus, Ohio. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this update, it is really cool that this new chess theme is a highlight of the set, and I cannot wait to see how this deck functions when it arrives, because it's definitely one thing that's gonna get me to play the deck just because it's chess, and a lot of people really love chess. But anyways, I've been BoltSpider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye. Thank you all for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to hit the bell to get notified whenever I upload. I would also like to thank FGH for supporting the channel through the channel memberships, as it's only 99 cents a month, and you can also join my Discord server, which is down in the description of every video that I post. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and goodbye.